Most men have no idea how to compliment a woman in a way that actually triggers deep attraction. They either play it safe, saying things like, "You're beautiful," or "You have nice eyes," or they try too hard, throwing out over the praise that comes across as forced. Here's the issue: generic compliments don't make a woman feel special. If she's attractive, she's heard them all 1,000 times. The usual lines slide right off her like water off a duck's back. Compliments only have power if they trigger an emotional response, if they make her feel something raw, unexpected, and personal. That's where forbidden compliments come in. These are the kinds of compliments that go deeper than the surface. They strike on a psychological level. They're the ones that make her think about you long after the conversation ends. They're not just about her looks. They're not only about making her feel good. They're about making her crave your presence. In this video, I'm breaking down 3 forbidden compliments, powerful ones that, when delivered correctly, create a rush of emotion she won't be able to ignore. These aren't your average, everyday praises. They're designed to trigger deep attraction and lasting desire. Let's dive in. 1. There's something about you I can't quite figure out. This line isn't just a compliment, it's psychological warfare in the game of attraction. It taps into one of the most powerful drivers in a woman's mind, the desire to be understood. Most guys throw out compliments that are easy to digest. "You're gorgeous. I love your smile. You're so fun to be around." Sure, they're nice, but are they memorable? Not even close. But when you say, "There's something about you I can't quite figure out," you're doing something totally different. You're injecting mystery into the interaction. You're making her question what it is about her that draws you in. And here's the brilliance: you're not even telling her what it is. You're making her figure it out herself. Attraction isn't built on flattery alone. If it were, women would fall for every guy who called them beautiful. But they don't. They chase those who make them feel something deeper. This compliment works because it makes her feel unique. She's not just another pretty face. You've noticed something rare in her. It creates tension. You're interested, but you're also keeping her guessing. It stirs emotions. She'll begin to wonder, what makes her different in your eyes? And that means she's already emotionally invested. How you say this line matters. If you just toss it out without emotion, it'll fall flat. You need to pause, act like you're genuinely reflecting, and let it slip naturally. For example, she says something intriguing you. Pause. Look at her, and say, "You know, there's something about you I can't quite figure out." You're out together, she does something unexpected. You lean in and say, "You're not like most people I meet, but I can't figure out why." The moment you say this, watch her response. Her body language shifts. Her curiosity sparks. She wants to know what you mean. And here's the trick: don't explain it. Let her wonder. Let her try to prove it to you. Most compliments end the conversation. Say you have beautiful eyes, and she'll say thanks. That's it, done. But this one opens a mental loop. She won't brush it off. She'll replay it later, trying to figure out what you saw in her. And when she's thinking about you while you're not around, that's when attraction turns into obsession. This is how you make a woman feel seen but not entirely understood. Because once she feels like she's figured you out, the game's over. Use this wisely, because once you say it, she'll never look at you the same again. 2. I feel like there's a side of you most people never get to see. This isn't just a compliment, it's a key that unlocks her mind. Most men try to impress women with surface-level praise. "You're beautiful, you're funny, I love your vibe." And while those might get a smile, they won't make her feel anything lasting. But this cuts through. It makes her pause. It makes her wonder, what does he see in me that others don't? And in that moment, you become more than just some guy. You become the one who understands her in a way nobody else does. Women spend their lives being judged by appearances, their looks, their attitude, their image. Everything's constantly under scrutiny. But deep down, every woman craves one thing: to be understood beyond what the world sees. This compliment works because it tells her she's more than what's on the surface. It shows you're not like other men. It makes her want to prove You write, when you imply she has a hidden side, she unconsciously begins revealing more of herself. The dynamic shifts. You're no longer trying to impress her now, she wants to impress you. But timing matters. It needs to feel genuine. Use it like this. She opens up about her past, you pause. Then say, I feel like there's a side of you most people never get to see. She laughs in a way that feels unfiltered. You smirk and say, I don't think most people get to see this version of you. She does something out of character. You catch it and say, this is interesting. I bet people don't realize this about you. The pause is key. That little moment of hesitation tells her you're truly seeing something different in her. Why does this work better than a standard compliment? Because a regular compliment tells her something she already knows, but this one makes her wonder what you see, and when she's thinking about that, she's already emotionally investing. It plants a seed that grows. She wants to show you more. She wants to expose the parts of herself she hides from the world. And that's what makes her obsessed. 3. I can't decide if you're trouble or exactly what I need. This isn't just a compliment, it's a trap. A beautiful, psychological trap. Most guys give compliments that place the woman in control. You're amazing, I love your energy. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever met. Those lines put her on a pedestal. They let her decide whether or not you're worth it. But this flips the script. Now she's the one who's unsure. Now she's the one trying to figure out where she stands with you. And the moment she starts wondering that, she's already hooked. This compliment works because it creates two things women can't resist: intrigue and tension. It makes her feel exciting and dangerous. Women love feeling like they have a certain power over a man, but only when it's a challenge. This line implies unpredictability. It hints she could flip your world upside down. It creates a push-pull effect. You're showing interest, but also keeping your distance. You're not all in. You're still deciding, and that makes her want to win you over. It sparks curiosity. She wonders, why can't he decide? What does he mean? And the second, she starts thinking like the two've already got real estate in her mind. This works best when there's already some playful tension between you. It should feel natural, like a spontaneous reaction. Examples: she teases you, you smirk. Lean in slightly and say, I can't tell if you're trouble or exactly what I need. She says something bold, you give her a slow, curious look and say, I feel like you're going to be dangerous for me. She surprises you with something clever, tilt your head and say, I don't know whether to run or spend more time figuring you out. Your tone is everything. Say it slowly. Let there be a little mystery. If it sounds rehearsed, it'll fall flat, but if you deliver it with curiosity and challenge, it hits hard. Typical compliments make women feel good, but this one makes her feel desired and mysterious at the same time. It flips the dynamic. Now she's not in control of the interaction, she's questioning it. Why does he think I'm trouble? What does he mean exactly? What does he see in me? And the moment she starts thinking like that, she's chasing your attention. This is how you flip the script. This is how you make her curious, intrigued, and excited all in one sentence. Most men stick to safe, predictable compliments. The kind women hear every day. But if you want a woman to truly obsess over you, you have to compliment her in a way that stirs something deeper. These 3 forbidden compliments work because they do exactly that. They make her feel noticed but not fully understood. They create a magnetic kind of mystery. They open emotional loops she feels compelled to close. And best of all, they go beyond her beauty. They touch the parts of her that long to be seen, not just admired. That's what makes them powerful. That's why they work. And when you use them right, you'll never have to chase again. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.